Hey guys, Dennis 78382. The water is still right over there. You can see some people are getting set up there. Kite surfing. There's a paraglider right there on the ground. They had a hammock set up. I can see someone just out there paddleboarding, but it's windy out, so to record anything with just first person voice, I got to be in the truck, and it's gorgeous. 75 degrees, about 3 in the afternoon. I want to do a review. CT, Canadian trucker from Canada, sent me a MRE, which is awesome. He did it so I wouldn't have to cook anything. I've had this thing for so long that I didn't even have my stove then. I wouldn't be surprised if he sent it 2 months ago. So about a month ago, middle of the night, woke up, I pulled, there was some type of sweetbread, peanut butter, and jelly out of that, and I ate that. So that's already out of the review, but I do have a reenactment and the rest of the items. So first, the reenactment. Okay guys, so CT kind of makes his own MREs and mails them out to his buddies. I've seen quite a few people get these, and I got mine, and I'm real happy about it. This is breakfast. He included only things that didn't need to be cooked. I didn't even have my stove at the time that he sent this. So there's Mike's logo. There's little Mike driving in the front, little unicorn, or the purple pony, as Marilyn likes to call him. And here's a reenactment, folks. This represents the sweetbread that I already ate, and I got a piece of Texas toast. This represents the peanut butter, and I already ate the peanut butter out of the MRE. It was very good. And when you're doing the peanut butter, kids, always knead it, shake it up, make sure you blend those peanut butter oils before you put it on the bread. And you can just kind of squint and pretend here and pretend it's an MRE. And then we have MRE jelly, and this is not Whataburger jelly. This is the MRE jelly. And use your finger to spread it, kids. Mix it all up. Oh, right, Tracy? Always mix the peanut butter and the jelly. Use your finger. It's what God gave you fingers for. And that's the reenactment part. Let's get to the stuff that I didn't eat yet. Quite a few items in here. I'm going to make them last the day. And what do we got first here? Some granola and blueberries. Mountain House. I've kind of had a similar package that my buddy Jordan sent me, and I'm looking forward to that. They were very good last time. It's got like freeze-dried blueberries that reconstitute nicely, so I'm definitely looking forward to trying that out. And what else we got here? This was like a dessert. I also Mike had sent one of these to Jordan. It makes like a sorbet or kind of like a gelato. You add water to it, and it kind of makes dessert. It looked pretty good. Chocolate protein powder is awesome. I've been using a vanilla protein powder that Dale and Linda sent in, and it has been great. I've literally had it for a meal every day. Cola beverage. I'm skeptical about this. I don't think these go over too big with other people, but I am going to give it a try. Orange drink sounds good. Can't go wrong with orange drink. Well, I guess you can. I don't plan to, but I can. And pears. I don't know. Should I have warm pears? Leave them out in the sun a little bit? I'll just eat them like this. Got a spoon. I know everyone likes to discuss spoons. I'm going to call this one a spoon. And then we have the Tracy Phillips accessory pack. And I got my accessory pack here. Oh, there's also these 2 coffees in there, so I'm looking forward to that. Probably put them together in a bottle. And this accessory pack has some towelettes in it, and those will come in handy. And a couple packs of sugar. I usually just stick my finger in there when I want something sweeter. Creamer. I don't know what I'm going to use that for yet, but I'll come up with something. Another sugar, and then some paper towels. That will be great. I guess I can add a little water to them. Now I got the towelettes. I use them to dry up and help clean up and just save them for when I need them. And it comes with this toilet paper. I can't wait to use this because I'm afraid this food might make me a little messy later, so I'm definitely use that toilet paper. So the pears have a great smell and kind of a little baby food type consistency. Let me see if I can get it on camera here. Yeah, there's a chunk of pear, and looks like pear applesauce, if that makes sense. But they have a good taste. I wish the pear had a little bit more bite, but they have a real good taste. I wouldn't mind putting a little cinnamon on it. Let's try this orange drink. I'm eyeballing the amounts, trying to get it, but CT included a note that said, please, please, please do not ever measure the water. Just eyeball it and guess, and I'm going to honor his request. That's a pretty good beverage right there. I could drink that again. And the cola I'm skeptical of. Let's see what we got here. Give it a shot, shall we? And I'm at the parking lot at Academy. It's okay. Has a slight cola taste. Kind of tastes like bottle caps. Remember, you get a bottle cap and you get a cola one. Cola without the fizz seems a little odd, but I'll finish that. Coffee, can't go wrong with coffee. Coffee's like pizza. Even when it's pretty bad, it's pretty good. And no creamer, no sugar. I like my coffee black, strong, and thick, just like I like my women. That's good. That's really good. I always hear positive things about the MRE coffees, and it's pretty good. Chocolate protein powder. I'm going to use the shaker that Dale and Linda sent me. They sent me this vanilla protein powder that I've been using. And this shaker is awesome. It's got that little wire ball. It breaks up the clumps. So I'm going to use less water because I like my protein shakes to be a little thicker. And this will do the job. Yeah, it breaks up the powders really good, so you don't get a nice chunk like you would without the powder, without the wire ball. So I'm looking forward to that. And let me give it. It smells really good. It smells like a dessert. Give it a try here. Wow, that is really good. Someone send me a couple hundred of these because I would drink that all day long. But yeah, that was really good. Now this I'm very interested in. This kind of like forms like a gelatin real quick. And it looks pretty good. I don't know if it's strawberry or cherry, to tell you the truth. I think it's cherry. It looks like it has little, like the seeds from a cherry. Not a cherry, a strawberry. I'm sorry. And that is really good, actually. I would definitely eat that again. I'm definitely going to finish this when we're done. And I got the creamer. I don't know what to do with this, so I'm going to put it in the cereal. Why not? I'm going to add the water and the creamer in there. It's granola and blueberries. It looks pretty good. No complaints with that. Smells really good, and it tastes really good. Wow, I like that. I could have that again for sure. Very similar taste. Probably added a little bit too much water, even though I used less than what they recommend. Yeah, Jordan had sent me that, and it was really good. And I got these accessories. So definitely looking forward to saving those and using them as needed. I just want to thank Mike, CT, Canadian trucker, man of many names. Very generous of you, Mike. I'm going to be nice to you now, but we'll still argue and fight in our comments to each other online. Mike is a very generous person, and it's very rare that I see someone doing a MRE review and it didn't come from CT or my other buddy, Tracy Phillips, who I also have an MRE from, and I will be doing that in an upcoming video. The one thing, of course, like I grew up spent part of the year up in New England in Maine. And when I saw, someone from Canada was sending me an MRE, I was very disappointed that I didn't get an MRE with, what's that Canadian food with the French fries and the cheese curds and the gravy? Poutine. Poutine I've had before, and believe me, folks, even at my age, 57, I love Poutine. I can remember just being up in Maine and like basically you're born and first day, that's when like, even if it's just, you're a little baby, it's real quick, but you get your first glimpse of Poutine, if, up in Maine and Canada, and all you can think about, you kind of forget about Poutine for a while growing up, but I don't know, for me, like when I was getting to be like 11, 12 years old and you start going through puberty, all you can think about is Poutine. It's on your mind 24/7. Your friends are telling you that they have been getting some Poutine, and I don't know if I believe them or not. you know, they'd be like, smell my fingers, and their fingers smelled good. But, you know, I haven't had Patang in 12, 13 years. I'm not going to remember what Patang smells like. And sometimes girls would walk by and you would just smell something good. And I would say to my friends, you know, what is that awesome smell that these girls have that we're going to school with? And my buddies are like, that's Patang, my man. And I'm like, that's not the way I remember it, but, you know, it smells great. And I really want some Patang. And, you know, and then when I got older, fortunately got to travel to Canada a few times, and, you know, you get that Patang. I mean, that Canadian Patang is something. How they keep their Patang hot up in Canada is beyond me. It's cold up there, but believe me, that Patang, even at like body temperature, that Patang is good stuff up in Canada. And, you know, like right now, like I'm opening up that box, you know, and even the word box makes me think of Patang. And especially boxes, you know, Canadian boxes, of course, you're going to think it's what? Poutine. Oh, it's Poutine, guys. It's not Patang. I'm sorry. Poutine. The French fries, the cheese, and the curds. It's really good food, but I'm hoping someone sends me an MRE with Poutine in it. I think that would be pretty good. Should I even include this part?